have a defendant's name or anything that we can?
Backus appraisals, like...
No. She wants to talk to a county attorney about filing a complaint.
I'd like to give you some info. What's your name?
My name's Joanna.
Okay, are you the assistant county attorney?
Actually, I'm a legal assistant. I just was coming up to see, how I could help you or to get you directed to the right place.
Well, want to talk to a county attorney. That's what we want to do. So.
Okay, yeah, and you sure can. Is it about a specific, any type? Just because the attorneys handle different.
It would be
Criminal
complaint for fraud.
Do you know the amount of the fraud? Is it?
She's got the information right here, so that's what we need to discuss with the county attorney.
It's over $100,000 difference.
Okay. Well, why don't you hang on a second? I will see who's available. Okay. And what's your name, dear?
Kathy Tang.
Kathy. Okay.
The appraisals.
But the appraisal would have been done in Polk County because they had to go out to the property in Polk County.
Right.
So this is something that should be reported to law enforcement in Polk County. I would start with the sheriff's office there rather than going to the county attorney's office.
Because the ones that it's against, though...
Doesn't matter where they live. It matters where the criminal conduct took place.
Okay.
So I would refer you to, and the county attorney there is going to give you the same answer that I would if this happened in Alexandria, that we can't initiate a criminal action without a report from law enforcement. So I would start with law enforcement. They'll do up a report and then refer it to the county attorney's office.
Well, aren't you a law enforcement officer?
That's just I can't be a witness to anything that I prosecute. So you have to refer
right,
to law
but
enforcement.
you are a law enforcement officer.
Technically, I guess.
Right. So
prosecute. So you have to
right, but you are a law enforcement officer.
Technically, I guess.
Right. So you could take a report and then.
No, actually, I can't. You need to go to a police
officer,
a licensed peace officer, which
I talked to Chris Carpin just about in this same area here, and he said that
about the same issue.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's completely different, and that's when he was criminally defaming me, and that's all. I talked to you about that too. But anyhow, he said that police officer has to take a report. Well, you're a police officer. And he said, well, then you can take it. And he says, oh, well, then my office wouldn't be able to be involved in it. We'd have to transfer it out. See, so you could actually take it.
But I'm not a licensed peace officer in Minnesota.
I never said you were. Never said you were.
I can't take a report, actually. So.
But the thing is, we can certainly present you with evidence of a crime.
Right, but we can't actually charge it unless you are, because you're going to make me a witness to the case. But regardless.
Travelers in.
Hi, can I show you what happens so you know it is right ahead? Thank you.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Are you John Lervik?
No, I'm not.
We came to see John Lervik.
He's not available right now. What can we do for you?
So you mean he just slipped out the back door?
Are you assistant city attorney or?
I am an assistant.
Okay,
city attorney.
you're assistant city attorney?
Yes.
You'll do. Can we come in and sit down?
Not at the moment. I have a meeting I'm late for. So
Okay, well there was a crime committed this morning in the city limits.
Report it to the police department.
We did. We're wondering if it's going to be taken seriously.
Well, the problem is when he talked to the cops, they said they're going to take it up with you. And Jed has been harassed before by the cops, and they threatened him with a ticket and arrest and stuff like that. So now he's wondering if this is actually going to materialize because.
Can I ask who you gentlemen are?
My name's Judd Hoff, and this is Terry Nemmers. I brought him here as a witness so that he can, judge the public and see what's going on in the city. Bill Ingebretson, the state senator, was.
Gentlemen, I'm just going to interrupt here, okay? Because the procedure is our office is not the investigating agency for crimes. That's the police department if the offense occurred in the city limits.
Yes. Are you aware
of? If it occurred outside the city limits, it's a county matter. We don't even have jurisdiction.
Sure.
So
are you personally aware of what happened this morning?
I'm not aware of what happened, and I would like you to sit down, please.
Sure.
So that I can respond to
you. Yeah, you bet.
You.
Yeah, I'm being reasonable. Bill Ingebretson, the state senator, was
Gentlemen, I'm just going to interrupt here, okay? Because the procedure is our office is not the investigating agency for crimes. That's the police department if the offense occurred in the city limits.
yes. Are you
If
aware
it
of?
occurred outside the city limits, it's a county matter. We don't even have
Right.
jurisdiction.
Sure.
So
Are you
my
personally aware of
suggestion-
what happened this morning?
I'm not aware of what happened, and I would like you to sit down, please.
Sure.
So that I can respond to
Yeah, you
and
bet.
help you.
Yeah, I'm being reasonable.
If you have-
do you have a copy of prosecution principles? Because I actually have a copy of prosecution principles, and it says that a prosecutor is part police officer. So you have an obligation and a duty to investigate crimes also, don't you? Correct? Oh, yes, you do. Because I can quote you. If you want, I'll bring in a copy.
Gentlemen.
I can quote you. If you want, I'll bring in a copy.
Gentlemen, if you have a
Prosecution
concern
principles.
about a crime that you think was committed
No,
within the
He
city limits of
knows it was
Alexandria, then you need to go to the police department.
No, see,
We
he's
did.
And
reporting
have
it
them
right
investigate
now. See,
it.
all you're doing is stonewalling.
Okay, what I'll
Judd,
do.
just tell your story, because this guy is just going to make up a.
He was driving an
Here's
improperly
what I'll do
licensed.
for you, gentlemen. Here's what I'll do
Stop
for you,
interrupting.
gentlemen.
Make an appointment.
Stop interrupting.
No, I'm
telling
trying
you
to
right now
answer-
to stop it.
and I'm
Stop
try-
interrupting.
I'm
Stop
trying to answer.
interrupting. Tell your story, Judd, and just tell it. Okay? Tell him to stop
Rita, can
interrupting.
you call the PD, please?
Oh, now it's threats. Come on, Judd, tell your story.
Well, maybe it'd be good to have the police up
It
here.
would be great.
Then
to
I
have
could
the-
ask them if they're gonna do something about what
Judd,
happened.
just start telling your story.
Here's
All this is an intimidation.
No,
Oh,
it's
let's
not
let
an
the man.
intimidation.
Yes,
We
it
want to be
is.
polite.
Second story law firm.
Oh, now it's threats. Come on, Judd, tell your story.
Well, maybe it'd be good to have the police up
it
here.
would be great.
Then
to
I
have
could
the-
ask them if they're gonna do something about what
Judd,
happened.
just start telling your story.
Here's
All this is an intimidation.
No,
Oh,
it's
let's
not
let
an
the man.
intimidation.
Yes,
We
it
want to be
is.
polite.
Second story law firm.
Why are you calling the police?
To harass us.
no,
Come on,
I'm not
tell your
calling
story.
because I'm trying to get my point across.
She's
and
calling the
we
police.
talk.
You told her to.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, Judd, tell your story.
Judd Hoff and
I'd be interrupted if I
Nemers.
did. Well, you know, the
Can
crime was
I-
also
can I
committed.
talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
What we're willing to do, I'm willing to get the police involved. If you have a complaint
is
that
Rita.
you would like to report,
Yes, I have a complaint.
then I will facilitate that.
They
and
didn't take a
allow you
complaint
to-
from me.
Allow to
They didn't
allow
raise
They
you
didn't
to-
offer to take a complaint.
320
Gentlemen, You've worn out your welcome. You need to leave.
Sir, I came here because
Judd,
they
we're
did
leaving
not
now.
give me due time
We're
to
leaving,
report
Judd.
the offense to them.
You need to leave.
We're
I'll
leaving,
leave.
Judd. He told us to leave.
We'll leave.
Thank you for your time.
Yep. Note that when you told
Judd,
us to
we're
leave, we did. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing, Chris?
Good.
I don't know if you remember me. My name's Judd Hoff. I met you once when I was incarcerated.
Okay.
Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
Okay.
I haven't been incarcerated lately, so
Good.
you might not remember me.
I don't. But
This morning, I witnessed a crime within the county, and the city police responded when the perpetrator was within the city limits, and the perpetrator left the city limits and drove to Lee Motors, which is outside the city limits, in a vehicle that was licensed for dealer in transit purposes only, and he was operating it for reasons other than that which he personally admitted to on videotape.
okay. So why are you telling me instead of telling the cop?
Well, because the perpetrator was Billing Gebretson, and I'm worried on videotape.
okay. So why are you telling me instead of telling the cop?
Well, because the perpetrator was Billing Gebretson, and I'm worried that the sheriff's office would show quite a bit of prejudice.
okay. He doesn't work there anymore.
That the sheriff's office would show quite a bit of prejudice.
Okay. He doesn't work there anymore. But you still have to report it to the sheriff's office or the police department.
And you're saying that you want to see the... Couldn't you have the authority to take a statement from me and,
No.
and issue a citation? You don't have
And I
that
become
authority?
No, I become a witness then, and I can't try the case.
Saying that you want to see the... Couldn't you have the authority to take a statement from me and,
No.
and issue a citation? You don't have
And I
that
become a-
authority?
No, I become a witness then, and I can't try the case. I can't investigate cases. I don't have the authority to issue citations.
Okay.
I can't. I mean,
My
I-
friend disagrees with you, but I'm not as much of a lay expert as he is.
I don't think he's an expert.
Agrees with you, but I'm not as much of a lay expert as he is.
I don't think he's an expert.
Good. I'm glad you don't think that.
I don't think that at all.
Okay. Well, then I guess
But I can't issue a citation. I can't by law. I mean, I'm not a cop.
Well, you know what's
I'm a
interesting is the
licensed
cops
police
wouldn't issue a citation,
officer. Well, that's something I
and-
pick up with them. I don't.
and the city's office. Citation.
Well, that's something I
And-
pick up with them. I don't.
And the city's office, they won't do it. They called the cops on us when we went there to talk about it. Nobody will issue a citation. The man was breaking the law. He was using a car that's licensed for issues purposes other
Okay,
than
but
what he
I
was
don't
using
have
it for.
authority over the police. I have disciplinary
You have
authority.
authority over.
Other than
But I
what he
don't
was
have
using it for.
authority over the police. I have disciplinary
You have authority over the county, though, don't you? And you have to drive from Lee
He
Motors.
was outside
No,
the
I
city
don't have
limits.
authority over the police
You
or
have
the
authority
sheriff's
over
office.
The
I
city
don't have
limits.
authority over the police
You
or
have
the
authority
sheriff's
over
office.
Douglas County, don't you?
I mean,
No,
you can bring
not
charges
I.
against anybody you want, can't
Not
you?
without a police report, I can't. Not without a statement by the victim through a police report.
That's what.
Well,
Okay, that's how you're going to do it.
That's why I have cops.
Yes.
That's why we
He's
have
giving
cops.
you
And
report right now.
okay, and I'm not going to.
Statement by the victim through a police report.
That's what.
Well,
Okay, that's how you're going to do it.
That's why I have cops.
Yes.
That's why we
He's
have
giving
cops.
you
And
report right now.
okay, and I'm not going to tell you you
Yeah,
have to. I'm not going to harass you. You know
I appreciate
that. You know you're a fair man. You know I think you're pretty nice, really. You know you did a good job for 8 years. You know, 12 years. It's been that long since you saw me.
I guess.
But anyway, you know I'm not here with any malice. I'm not trying
I
to
appreciate that.
disrupt
I
anything.
just-
You know I
The
just.
reality is you had to drive from Lee Motors to get into the city limits.
So the city wouldn't do anything. So I'm going to go to the deputies now, and I'm going to file a complaint with them and see if they'll take a statement from me. If they refuse to take a statement from me, can I come up here and give a statement?
No. You can go to Walmart and give it for all I care.
Where does a person get justice if the cops won't take a
Because if it's-
statement?
if they have- You can go to Walmart and give it for all I care.
Where does a person get justice if the cops won't take a
Because if it's-
statement?
If they have a, look, they have to listen to you and take a statement. They have to.
They
at
have
least
to.
hear what you have to say. What
So if
do
they
call
won't,
it.
can I call? If the cops won't take a
Because if it's-
statement,
If they have a, look, they have to listen to you and take a statement. They have to.
They
at
have
least
to.
hear what you have to say. What
so
do
if they
you call
won't,
it.
can I call you and you'll tell them to take a statement from me?
Because I have no disciplinary
Sure,
authority over them.
because they're all political whores. Because they're all political whores, that's why.
I don't have any disciplinary over them, Terry.
Well, how do you know my name,
Understand
huh?
that?
We'll be nice.
Yeah.
I'm nice. I'm the nice citizen.
I
He's the
appreciate
naughty
that.
citizen. Okay.
I appreciate your attitude a little bit. I don't appreciate you shoving that thing in my face and be
Well,
considered
you're-
rude in any other context.
So what? You're a political. You're a.
Nobody-
You're a public
but-
Still
official.
rude, Terry.
Chris,
I don't
what we're
care.
doing here
I
is
don't
we're
care.
establishing that
You're
no
rude,
one
too.
will do anything, that this elected official is above reproach, that he can break the law at will and not be held accountable. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm talking to you. I'm going to go through the whole chain of authority, and there won't be one person who's
Well,
willing
you're
to
at the
do
wrong
anything
place
about
right
it.
now, because I don't
No,
have the authority
actually
to
he
do
is,
anything
but
about
that's
it.
fine.
Well, I believe you have the authority. I agree that you do. I mean, I think he's right, because you're the county attorney, and you can bring charges against anybody you want. You could take a statement yourself if you want to, but you don't.
No, I can't, because I then become a witness and I have to exclude myself from the case. I can't do that, that's why I have
Oh,
police.
but you have
to
all
take
these
them from
other
me.
assistant county attorneys.
How about I give one to an
Or you
assistant
could
county
just
attorney?
say-
If
State
you have
prosecutor.
an exclusion for one lawyer, is exclusion for all lawyers in my office. We can't do that because
Yeah.
of the fact.
Fair
that-
enough.
But you can bring in another prosecutor too, because I've had that happen.
Well, he wants us.
County attorneys.
How about I give one to an assistant county
just
attorney?
say-
If
State
you have
prosecutor.
an exclusion for one lawyer, is exclusion for all lawyers in my office. We can't do that because
Yeah.
of the fact.
Fair
that-
enough.
But you can bring in another prosecutor too, because I've had that happen.
Well, he wants us to go to the deputies, and that's what we'll do.
I want you to go to a cop and give a
Deputy
statement
Yeah,
of
well, see,
someone.
he already did.
Well, I did.
And
This,
they,
you
and they
know,
said they're going to take it to the city attorney, and of course,
they're
it was just a
they're
stone wall
they
there
called the
because
police
they didn't
on
want
us.
to hear
you know.
anything about it.
They don't want to hear about it. Bill Ingebretsen's their boy. That's how it works.
Because it's just
I'm
a.
not
It's
sure they
one
have
of
any
those-